So there should be one more little bag in here. So I'm putting these over here. That one's sleeping. Oh, I see, it's hung up right here on our little garden on top of this valve here. And this happens, you know, when you want to get done and get the heck out of here, and then the... Ugh. Hey everybody, welcome back to Florida Exotic. Tonight you're going to experience the chaos of unloading a wild shipment of tropical fish. So let's go over here, show you what we've got set up. It's not a complete setup yet. It will be when we get ready, but Tony's at the airport right now. The fish have landed. They're being cleared right now. It takes a little bit of time. Then he'll call us when he's on his way here. And this is where we'll be working. Where's our board?
It's in the warehouse.
So anyway, when he gets in here, he'll pull the van up to here. We're gonna have lights that come across here. We'll turn those lights on and we'll set up these tables, kind of like in an L. We'll take the big boxes out of the truck, move them along, and we'll look at the box. Now we're gonna have sitting over here a board that's gonna tell us what we wanna know about where the fish are. What does that mean? Let's go, I'll show you. Now tonight we're not going to show you close-ups of the fish because they're just getting in here. But you're going to see
we'll try a little bit depending on how
yeah,
it is.
But you're going to see what we're doing. And it's going to be dark by the time we get this done. By the time he gets here, it'll be dark. So we're all set up for that. Now, we've got these lights here running down. This is our rows. So right here, this is left side tank number 1. When the guys bring a box over here, MOBAs, frontoses, we're gonna say left 1. We'll write it on the box. They'll set it down right there. Left 2 is MOBAs. Left 3 is MOBAs. And then we go on down the line. This one is gonna be nobody. And this is gonna be SIP, left to SOMA. But anyway, right down the line, that's right side. It goes 2 through 8. And then what we'll do is we'll set the boxes here. We'll be taking them out of the van. We'll be putting the number on them, left, right, left 2, left, whatever. The guys will bring them over here. They'll open them up. They'll be open because some of the boxes are going to have 2, if not 3 types of fish. So we're going to be sorting them over there, and then we're going to take them all and we're going to set them in these tanks. Let the fish sit here. Now, these gnats are everywhere. We're gonna wait and let them sit for a while, but if we got a problem bag, which, look at all those gnats above your head. What the heck is that? If we got something, a problem, by that I mean, let's say a fish is suffering, we're gonna let them out right away. Better to not worry about temperature to get them in the water if they've got a problem. So we're gonna dump the bags here. We're gonna slice them open and dump them. Now, if we were in the warehouse in a 20-gallon tank, we would pour the fish through a net and then put them in the water so that water wouldn't do it. But when we have, let's say 10 bags in here, maybe that's gonna be pushing it 8 or 9 gallons of water. Well, this is 300 gallons. So that's gonna have 0 effect on the pH, nitrites, and the whole works. So we're not worried about that. So it's gonna be chaos because we're gonna be moving down here. So then what I'll do is I'm gonna walk down and make sure that fish is right in the place, that fish, and then we'll start cutting them open. We just take the bag, slice it, dump it. It's like an egg, boom, boom. So we're gonna be doing that tonight, just waiting on Tony. So we'll catch up with you later when Tony gets here. See y'all later. Here's the board we're gonna work off here. So this is box number 1, and we've got 13 Erret modus in it, and 18 SIP and Pimbui. So the Rets are going to L7, the Pimbui is going to L5. Here we've got 30 black compressed SIPs going to L8. These Rets are going to L7, right down the line.
The L stands for left side, and then there's like an R there.
R8 is right side number 8, right side number 8, left 7. So we got Rets here, Rets here, Rets here, Rets here. We got actually 3 things here. We got Chatikas, got pectorals, here's more Chatikas, Condi, Tropheus, and then we got the MOBAs here. So what will happen is that if the big boxes come on, they're big boxes. They're like those boxes over there, if not bigger. Somebody will say it's box 1. So I'll look over here and say, okay, there should be 7 arrettes in there and 18 impimwi. So what I'll probably do is take the 13 arrettes out, and we're going to have some styro boxes over here, the smaller ones. I'm going to put them in there. And then when we get to the next box, and so we're going to probably end up taking the arrettes over there in 2 or 3 of our regular boxes. These will stay in the big box, and they'll head over. And there'll be a label on the side of the styrofoam that says, we won't worry about the name, it'll just say L5. But before we start dumping them in the tanks, we will look at the box one more time, say this is box number 1, these should be in Pimwee sips, and they're in L5, boom, we're there. We'll put the fish in the water, let them sit, run down, put everything in water. But that's our box, our little chart right there of how the packing list said these fish were packed. So.
Sounds good. Next
still
time
waiting
we'll be
for
back
Johnny.
when it's dark.
And it's going to be nutty cuckoo when we're out here doing this, but we do it all the time. It's
It's not that bad. It's just odd working in the dark.
It's odd working in the dark. And people say, well, you know, why don't you just put it in a warehouse? Well, this would take up my entire warehouse. And I've got 3 or 4 orders in there.
Yeah, this represents hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fish.
Yes,
so
and in the warehouse, we've got 4 orders going out the next couple of days. I can't tie up space. Plus, I don't want to put 8 MOBAs in a 20-gallon tank.
No,
I want to put them in 300 gallons of water and let them hang out and feel comfortable. Lots of room. So anyway.
Get over their jet lag.
Yeah, and they've been in the dark for 40-something hours. So we're gonna, you know, we're really not putting a bright light on them and let them hang out. But anyway, I'll be back in a while when Tony gets here.
Adios.
Hey everybody, Tony just got back. Took him a lot longer than he thought. Now this is box number 3. So we look up here, box 3, there's 3 arrettes in here, and they're bagged in these little bags. They're individual, these guys. They're a little tough on each other. So there should be one more little bag in here. So I'm putting these over here. That one's sleeping. Now, also in number 3 is the black pectorals and 4 trophius. So the 4 trophius, these are black pectorals, trophies. Okay, I need one of those boxes, Joel. So Salvador, this is going into L6. Yes. Now Salvador, you can start putting them into the tanks. If you see any fish that are hurting, open them up and dump them. Joel will bring them to you. Okay. Now this is going to be, this is here. We've just taken care of box 3. This is R8. So I'm crossing it out. R8 on the box, right? These are the trophies? Yes. R8. Joel, you want to yank another box out of there?
From Africa.
No, just one of these. One of these. Okay, there's another one coming out here. Now we're going to show you a little bit of this, and then we're going to cut it out because this is going to take a while. We don't want to make any mistakes. This is box number 15. What is in 15? Box 15, these should be MOBA fronts.
Ooh, big ones.
Yeah, we're getting several sizes. But these are the blue babies. So I just want to make sure they're all here. What box is this?
15.
Okay, this is MOBAs. This is going to L2. L2. Left number 2. Wait a minute. Let me look at them.
I have to take a peek.
MOBAs. Kind of small little guys there. Yep. These aren't giants. Here's some better ones. Beautiful though. Look, even like just coming off here, they're nice and blue. So L2.
All right, everybody, we'll be back in a little bit as we start unbagging them outside.
We're going to do this, and then we're going to get over there, make sure they're all in the tanks, start dumping them. So we'll be back in a while. Oh, here we are. We're putting them in the tanks now. These are little arrettes, individual pack. We're going to let them sit for a while. Joel, you can start taking, Salvador, You can start taking just put the bags in the tanks and just put the styro behind you. You can go right down the line there, Joel, and just start putting the fish left tank, left tank, left tank. This looks pretty good so far. There's a couple of sleepies, but we're gonna be all right. So now what we'll do is we'll move right down the line doing this, and then we'll come back and we'll start popping them open and cutting them loose. And we'll throw the old bags right here. Very good. These are MOBAs, MOBA fronts, yep. We check and kind of make sure they're really where they're supposed to be. But we're not going to fool around with these fish too much tonight. We're just going to let them kind of get less stressed out and get them into the water as fast as we can. Because right now we're not concerned too much about temperature, because I'll guarantee that these guys are probably real close to what we got here. But like I said, if we were in the warehouse, there's no way there's maybe, how much, Glenn? Half gallon?
Yep.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's maybe 3.5 gallons here. So this is not going to have a big impact on this tank. This is good. It's so close, and it's close in a good way. These tanks are
beautiful.
Yep, these tanks are a little bit warmer. Now these guys haven't seen light for a while, so they're going to go right down to the bottom. Hang on, I'm just going to dump that one bag, and I guess I can start cutting them loose. And what did I do my cutter? Okay. So I'm just going to cut them and dump them. Joel, give me that garbage can. I know you brought the other one. Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Yeah, these are just teeny little, oh Lord. Teeny little MOBAs. Okay, it's good. The thing on these fish here, freight is killer. Freight is so much. Get a little guy like that, freight's probably...
Actually, everything about an Africa import seems to me that it's a hurry up and wait scenario. It's a hurry up and wait for them to catch the fish, hurry up and wait for the paperwork. Tony at the airport,
Yep.
you know, hurry up and wait.
Yep. So, and then all we hope for, obviously, is the fish will be fine. Some of them are going to go in here and they're going to look like they're dead. But you'll be surprised, they could just be shocked.
Well, they've been in the dark for 40 some odd hours.
Yep. They don't even know what to do with themselves right now. But they're all hanging out here, looking around saying, hey, what's going on? I am taking the fish out of the bags just because it's okay to do that. So these are MOBAs. We got 4 tanks of MOBAs, and I hope a few of them are a little bit bigger than this. But I'm not seeing it. Glenn, can you grab that garbage can? Never mind. I'll just throw them up here. Ow! That thin casualty.
All right, we'll check back in a minute.
Chatica tropheus. No, Chatica sips. Okay. These are nice. There's a male in here, black, full blazing color. Females? Another female? I saw a male in here. It was beautiful. Little male.
Bright yellow tail.
Yeah. Another male.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's move to the next species. Let's just grab species and then we'll come back, just so
Red
people
rainbows.
can get a chance to see. And then we've got
Work.
unfortunately we have work to do. Yeah. So this is a red rainbow tropheus. Beautiful
Now
color.
they's going to fire up with a red dorsal.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing, amazing.
And I'll make sure there's nobody left in there.
Yeah. So again, Rick, just talk real quick again about why we bring in
Well,
and the importance of bringing
this
in
is
new
mainly,
bloodlines.
for me, this is, these are more red rainbows.
Red
to
rainbow.
me, this is absolutely for one purpose only. Upgrade of genetics.
Genetics.
Because you know what? By the time, I mean, you pay for the fish, you pay for the freight, you pay. These, it's not like the
Yeah,
good
we
old
can't
days.
make money off of these.
It's not like the good old days when you could sell something and make a couple dollars on it. These, I brought in 90% of what I brought in was for breeder stock.
Tropheus Lefubu.
Joe, open up one of these boxes behind me because I'm going to put bags in them. Tropheus are tough. Now it's not showing much, but they get a purple head here.
Yep.
But they're not showing much right now because, like I said, they're all stay in the shop. Just getting here. Yeah, you can set it right there. Let's see what we got down here. These are
Murago. Tropheus, another Tropheus.
yeah, trophies come in terrific. Not huge, but
Yep. Hard to
Not
see,
showing
no
much.
light, yeah.
see if we can find one a little bit bigger.
Yep, again, nighttime.
Yep. Now over here, so I'll put this in an empty box. Oh gosh, did I just stab you? Now here are some Mark Smith eye barrettes, and they packed these 7 per box, where they did the other ones.
Beautiful.
Over there, they did them individual. Those other barrettes over there. I think these are a little bit more, perhaps more docile. And also in here is Incondes, Tropheus. Where are they? Oop, there they are. We're putting these two types together, kind of take the activity out of the rets. Condes, cool fish. Okay,
And we got one more tank on this
one
one.
more tank and then we'll go to cutting them loose. This is Chatika Tropheus. Now tomorrow these guys will be
Colored up.
colored up and hanging out. Right now that's why we have to rely on the boxing so that we don't put these, because they all look a little bit the same right now, but they won't in the morning. Okay,
All right, guys, we're gonna
Get to work.
Get to work,
Joe,
and then
yeah,
we'll
leave
do a
the box-
recap
leave the box
once we
open
get ready
all
to
the way
put the netting over the tank. So we'll check back in a little bit.
well, this is the last thing we do, is we take this bird netting that we've set up here, and sometimes we get night herons out here, and we don't want to beat the fish we just brought in that are trying to get along. So we put this bird netting on. It's the last thing we do, and then we won't be seeing these fish till tomorrow morning. When we come out here and see how everybody's doing, we'll start feeding them a little bit of food. Start off the sips in the fronts with some worms or something to entice them to eat. We don't have to feed them a lot the first couple of days. And then somewhere along the line, we'll start sexing them out, making sure we got what we want, and turn them into breeders.
And hopefully the few that we've seen sleeping will wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, some of them are not waking up. Some of them are.
I mean, that's part and parcel of a
That's what happens, and you never can't tell.
International import that.
Yes, I mean, it doesn't. Sometimes it just. The most delicate thing out here are the sips. The toughest thing is the Tropheus. And then you got the compressed MOBAs are very tough, the frontoses. And then all of a sudden you'll come up to a tank that you shouldn't have any problems at all, and you got a problem, and you go to another tank that should be problem and sip, and they're doing perfect. In fact, they want to look like they're getting ready to start breeding. So you never can tell why stuff happens. That's what I'm saying. When we used to do this in the 70s, man, number one, freight wasn't ridiculous. Number two,
I'm hung up over there. There
the
we go.
shippers were a little bit better, I think. And it was a rarity. Oh, we're gonna make it down to there? Or is it gonna have to stretch it more? There's nothing in your tank over there, is there?
No.
Okay. So we don't even want to go there. But it is what it is. And I always hope to a couple, 3 spawns, and I've got what I need. I mean, I wish none of them would die, obviously, but I can get some breeders out of them and turn them into next generation, and that's what we do. So anyway, we'll be probably doing another one of these with looking at these guys, and we'll let you share that with us. This thing stretches, and we probably have to, oh, I see, it's hung up right here on our little garden on top of this valve here. And this happens, you know, when you want to get done and get the heck out of here, and then what happens? And if I wanted to make that happen, you know how you throw something and it perfect balance and it lands, and you didn't even try to do it and make some kind of terrific shot, and then the next day you try to do it on purpose and can't do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. See, I'm still hung up somewhere, but nothing's going to get in here. Anyway, thanks for spending this time with us. We're done.
And we'll over the next day or so, the next video, we'll try to show you a little bit more of the fish. Again,
Yep.
Our biggest concern was getting them
In the water.
acclimated in the water and allowing them to rest and get up to par.
Tomorrow we'll clean all this area up, take all these boxes in, reset them. Anyway, thanks for being with us. Subscribe, like us, comment, laugh at us for this. We don't care. See y'all later.
Bye.
I know we're not going to show you the fish right now, but we picked up this baby brine.
Big brine, big brine.
It's big brine, but it's brine shrimp that they have at the Keys. So we're giving this to especially the predator types, the Mentosas, the Sips, and then we're going to feed the Tropheus just the regular 1.5 extreme.
Yep, and next week we'll have a little bit more information on these guys.
Yeah, after they calm down, then we're going to go in there and take a look at them.
Later, Gator.
Bye.